You are the chosen one, uniquely called to fulfill a divine purpose. But there is a test, a single vital challenge that determines whether you are ready to step into your destiny. This is not a test of skill, talent, or resources, but a test of faith, persistence, and the ability to embody the life you are destined for. The question is, can you hold steadfast to your vision when the world around you gives you every reason to let go? If you fail this test, you sever the connection to the divine plan, and God cannot use you as his vessel. This is your moment to rise and prove your worthiness of the calling upon your life. Let us explore the keys to passing this sacred test. Faith in the unseen is the cornerstone of every great transformation. It is the quiet but unshakable conviction that what you desire already exists, even when there is no physical evidence to support it. This kind of faith is not a fleeting feeling or a shallow hope, it is a deep knowing that transcends circumstances. When you are called to fulfill a divine purpose, you are also called to believe in that purpose before it manifests in your external world. This is the test of faith that every chosen one must pass. Without it, the connection between you and the divine is weakened, and the magnificent possibilities for your life are left unrealized. Imagine standing in a barren desert, yet believing with every fiber of your being that a lush oasis lies just beyond the horizon. You cannot see it, touch it, or hear the sound of its flowing waters, but you know it is there. This is the kind of faith required to create the life you are destined to live. It is the ability to see with the eyes of imagination rather than the limitations of physical sight. Too often, we allow the evidence of our senses to dictate what we believe is possible. We look at our circumstances, our bank account, our relationships, our health, and we let those external conditions define our reality. But faith demands that you look beyond all of that and hold steadfast to the vision of what could be, not what is. To maintain faith in the unseen is not easy. It is a battle that takes place within you every single day. Doubt will creep in, whispering that your dreams are too big, your efforts too small, and your obstacles insurmountable. Fear will try to convince you that holding on to your vision is foolish, that it's safer to settle for what is known and familiar. The world around you may echo these doubts, presenting you with proof that your vision is impossible. But as a chosen one, you are called to rise above these illusions. You are called to silence the voice of doubt and amplify the voice of truth within you. That truth is that all things are possible when you believe. Faith is not passive, it requires action. To believe in the unseen is to act as if what you desire is already yours. It means walking in the confidence of someone who has already achieved their dreams, speaking as though your words carry the authority of one who knows their power, and thinking thoughts that align with the reality you wish to create. This is the kind of faith that moves mountains. It is not enough to simply wish for your dreams to come true. You must embody the reality of those dreams. You must live from the end, as Neville Goddard taught, feeling the joy, peace, and fulfillment of your desired outcome as if it were already here. When you fail to hold on to faith, you fail the test. You may think the stakes are small, that letting go of your vision will only delay its fulfillment. But the truth is much deeper. Without faith, you cannot be the vessel through which God's power flows. God works through those who are willing to believe in his promises without wavering. When you doubt, you close the door to divine intervention, cutting yourself off from the infinite potential that is available to you. Your role as a chosen one is to keep that door open, no matter how difficult the circumstances may be. You must be willing to walk by faith and not by sight, trusting that the unseen reality is more powerful than the seen. Faith in the unseen also requires patience. There will be moments when it seems as though nothing is happening, when your efforts feel futile and your prayers go unanswered. These moments are part of the test. They are opportunities to deepen your trust and solidify your belief. Will you abandon your vision when the evidence of its fulfillment is not immediate, or will you stand firm, knowing that delay is not denial? True faith endures through the waiting, growing stronger with every challenge. Remember, faith is not about ignoring reality, it is about creating a new one. It is about stepping into the role of co-creator with God, using your imagination and belief to bring the unseen into the seen. You are not here to merely react to life, you are here to shape it. Every thought you think, every word you speak, and every action you take has the power to bring your vision closer to reality. But this can only happen when your faith is unwavering. As a chosen one, you are held to a higher standard. The test of faith in the unseen is not just about achieving your personal goals, it is about aligning with your divine purpose. It is about becoming a vessel through which God can manifest his will. When you succeed in this test, you not only transform your own life, but also inspire and uplift those around you. Faith in the unseen is not just a requirement, it is your greatest tool, your greatest responsibility. The test of persistence is one of the most profound challenges you will face as a chosen one. It is the moment when everything seems to push against you, when the obstacles appear insurmountable, and when giving up feels like the most logical option. Yet it is precisely in these moments that your character is shaped and your destiny is determined. Persistence is not just about holding on, it is about holding on with unwavering belief, knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is bringing you closer to the realization of your vision. Life does not grant success to the faint of heart or the easily swayed. When you set your sights on a higher calling, you will inevitably encounter resistance. This resistance is not meant to break you, but to strengthen you, to prove your readiness for the blessings that await on the other side. Without persistence, you cannot endure the journey. Without persistence, your faith will falter, your efforts will wane, and the divine plan for your life will remain unfulfilled. It is persistence that separates those who merely dream from those who achieve. True persistence begins with a decision to commit fully to your vision, no matter what challenges arise. This is not a superficial commitment, but a deep inner resolve that says, I will not stop until I see this through. It is the kind of determination that refuses to be swayed by temporary setbacks, the opinions of others, or even the passing doubts within your own mind. When you are persistent, you align yourself with the natural laws of creation. You become like the river that carves through rock, not by force, but by consistency. Every small action, every moment of effort adds up over time, creating a momentum that cannot be stopped. The test of persistence often appears in the form of delay. You may plant the seeds of your vision, nurture them with care, and yet see no immediate signs of growth. This is where many give up, mistaking the lack of visible results for failure. But the truth is that every great achievement requires a period of unseen progress. The roots must grow deep before the tree can rise tall. When you persist through these moments of uncertainty, you demonstrate your trust in the process and your readiness to receive what you desire. The delay is not a denial, it is a preparation. Another form of the test comes through external challenges. Circumstances may arise that seem to contradict your vision: financial difficulties, health struggles, or conflicts with others. These challenges are not random, they are specifically designed to test your commitment. Will you let these obstacles deter you, or will you find a way to move forward despite them? The chosen ones are those who see obstacles not as barriers but as stepping stones. They understand that every challenge carries within it the opportunity for growth, for learning, and for proving the strength of their resolve. Persistence also requires a mastery of the mind. The greatest battles are not fought in the external world, but within your own thoughts. Doubt, fear, and frustration will try to convince you that your efforts are in vain, that the path is too difficult, or that you are not worthy of achieving your dreams. These are the moments when persistence matters most. It is in these moments that you must silence the voice of doubt and replace it with the voice of certainty. Remind yourself of your vision, your purpose, and the reasons why you began this journey in the first place. Speak words of affirmation, visualize your success, and take actions that align with your desired outcome, no matter how small they may seem. The test of persistence is not just about enduring hardship, it is about maintaining the right attitude while doing so. Anyone can keep going when the path is easy, but the chosen ones are those who persevere with hope, joy, and faith, even when the path is steep and the destination seems distant. Your energy, your focus, and your belief are powerful forces that influence the outcome of your efforts. By staying positive and unwavering, you not only keep yourself aligned with your vision, but also attract the resources, opportunities, and people that will help bring it to fruition. The ultimate reward of persistence is not just the achievement of your goals, but the transformation of who you become in the process. Every time you push through a challenge, you grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. You develop the qualities of resilience, patience, and determination, qualities that are essential for fulfilling your higher purpose. Persistence shapes you into the kind of person who can handle the blessings and responsibilities that come with success. As a chosen one, you are called to a higher standard. The test of persistence is not just about proving your worthiness to yourself or the world, it is about proving your readiness to be a vessel for divine work. God does not place great responsibilities in the hands of those who give up easily. He chooses those who are willing to endure, to fight, and to persist until the vision He has placed within them becomes a reality. When you pass this test, you align yourself with the unstoppable force of creation, and nothing can stand in your way. Embodying the ideal is the essence of transformation and the secret to manifesting your highest calling. It is not enough to wish for or pray for change, you must become the living embodiment of the reality you seek. This means aligning your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the vision of your desired outcome as if it were already fulfilled. When you embody the ideal, you shift from being a passive observer of life to an active creator, shaping your destiny with intention and purpose. It is in this state of embodiment that the invisible becomes visible and the impossible becomes inevitable. To embody your ideal, you must first clarify what it is you desire. This is not about vague wishes or fleeting dreams, but about defining with precision the life you are called to live. What does it look like, feel like, and sound like? Who are you in this ideal version of yourself? What qualities do you possess? What actions do you take? The more vividly you can imagine this version of yourself, the easier it becomes to step into that role. Clarity is power. And when you have a clear vision, you create a blueprint for your transformation. Once your vision is clear, the next step is to feel as though it is already true. Feeling is the secret, as Neville Goddard often said, for it is through your emotions that you impress your desires upon the subconscious mind. When you embody the ideal, you do not wait for external circumstances to confirm your vision. Instead, you generate the feelings of success, joy, and fulfillment within yourself. These feelings act as a magnet, drawing to you the people, opportunities, and resources that align with your desired reality. The outer world is merely a reflection of your inner state. So when you change how you feel, you change what you experience. Acting as if your vision is already fulfilled is another critical aspect of embodying the ideal. This does not mean pretending or living in denial of your current circumstances. Rather, it means making decisions and taking actions that align with the person you are becoming. If your ideal self is confident, act confidently. If your ideal self is disciplined, develop habits that reflect discipline. Every action, no matter how small, sends a signal to the universe and to your subconscious mind that you are serious about your transformation. These actions create momentum, and over time, they lead to profound changes in your reality. The process of embodiment also requires letting go of the old self. You cannot step into a new identity while clinging to the patterns, beliefs, and behaviors of the past. This can be one of the most challenging aspects of transformation, as it often involves releasing comfort zones and confronting fears. Yet, it is only by shedding the old that you can make room for the new. As you release what no longer serves you, you create space for the qualities and experiences that align with your ideal self. Consistency is key when it comes to embodying the ideal. Transformation does not happen overnight. It is the result of daily choices and persistent effort. There will be days when doubt creeps in, when the gap between your current reality and your vision feels overwhelming. These are the moments that test your commitment. Will you revert to old patterns, or will you stay true to your vision? Each time you choose to embody your ideal, you strengthen your belief in yourself and your ability to create change. Over time, this consistent effort rewires your mind and reshapes your reality. The beauty of embodiment is that it transforms not only your external circumstances, but also your internal state. As you align with your ideal self, you begin to experience a deep sense of peace, purpose, and fulfillment. You no longer feel like a victim of circumstances, but rather a co creator of your destiny. This inner shift is the true essence of success, for it is not the external achievements that define you, but the person you become in the process. Embodying the ideal is also an act of faith. It requires you to believe in the reality of your vision, even when there is no physical evidence to support it. This faith is not blind but grounded in the understanding that your inner state creates your outer world. When you act as if your desires are already fulfilled, you demonstrate trust in the unseen forces that govern creation. This trust opens the door to divine guidance and support, allowing miracles to unfold in your life. As you embody the ideal, you inspire others to do the same. Your transformation becomes a testament to what is possible, showing those around you that they too have the power to create their desired reality. You become a living example of the principle that what you hold in your mind and heart can be brought into existence. This ripple effect of inspiration is one of the most powerful ways you can fulfill your higher purpose. Ultimately, embodying the ideal is about becoming the person you were always meant to be. It is about stepping into your power, embracing your divine nature, and living in alignment with your highest calling. The journey may not be easy, but it is worth it, for it leads to a life of purpose, abundance, and joy. You are not here to merely exist, you are here to thrive, to create, and to inspire. And it all begins with the decision to embody the ideal. You are a vessel, a chosen channel through which God expresses his divine purpose and will. But to fulfill this calling, you must be ready, willing, and able to align yourself completely with that higher plan. Being God's vessel is not a passive state, it requires active participation, unwavering faith, and a heart fully surrendered to the divine process. If you falter in your belief or fail to align with your purpose, you limit your ability to serve as that vessel. The calling is great, and so is the responsibility, for through you, miracles are meant to manifest, lives are meant to change, and the unseen is meant to be brought into reality. God does not choose the strongest or the most capable, he chooses those who are willing. Your willingness to step into this role, to embrace the vision that has been placed within you, is what qualifies you to be used by him. But willingness alone is not enough. To truly become his vessel, you must align every aspect of your being with the divine purpose that flows through you. This alignment begins with faith, a deep, unshakable belief in the vision you have been given. Without faith, you cannot carry the weight of the calling. Faith is the foundation upon which your work as God's vessel is built. When you step into the role of a divine vessel, you must understand that the vision you carry is not your own. It is a sacred gift entrusted to you for the purpose of serving others and bringing light into the world. This understanding requires humility, for it is not about your glory but about fulfilling a higher plan. Yet, humility does not mean weakness or self doubt. It means recognizing that your strength comes from the divine and that you are equipped with everything you need to succeed. The calling on your life is not a burden but an honor. And it is through your willingness to accept this responsibility that you open the door to divine guidance and support. Being God's vessel also requires obedience. This is not a passive submission but an active, intentional choice to follow the guidance you receive, even when it challenges you or takes you outside of your comfort zone. The path may not always be clear, and the steps may seem uncertain, but obedience means trusting that each step is leading you exactly where you need to go. It means surrendering your fears, doubts, and need for control and allowing the divine to work through you in ways that may exceed your understanding. Obedience is the ultimate act of faith, for it demonstrates your trust in the process and your commitment to the purpose you have been called to fulfill. One of the greatest challenges of being God's vessel is overcoming the limitations of the human mind. Doubt, fear, and insecurity will try to convince you that you are not enough, that the vision is too big, or that the obstacles are too great. These are tests designed to strengthen your resolve and deepen your faith. When you allow these doubts to take root, you close yourself off from the divine flow and limit your ability to fulfill your purpose. But when you choose to rise above these limitations, you open the door to infinite possibilities. You step into a state of alignment where miracles become natural and the impossible becomes attainable. As a vessel, you must also recognize the power of your imagination. Imagination is the creative force through which the divine plan takes shape in your mind before it manifests in the physical world. The visions, dreams, and desires placed within you are not random, they are the seeds of your purpose. Your role is to nurture these seeds by imagining them as already fulfilled, feeling the reality of your desires, and acting in alignment with them. Through this process, you bridge the gap between the spiritual and the physical, allowing the unseen to become seen. Another essential aspect of being God's vessel is persistence. The journey will not always be easy, and there will be moments when the weight of your calling feels overwhelming. These moments are tests of your commitment and resolve. Will you give up when the path becomes difficult? Or will you press on, trusting that the challenges are preparing you for the fulfillment of your purpose? Persistence is the evidence of your faith, and it is through this persistence that you prove yourself worthy of the vision you have been given. Every step you take, no matter how small, brings you closer to the realization of that vision. Finally, being God's vessel means living in a state of gratitude. Gratitude is the energy that sustains you on this journey, for it shifts your focus from lack to abundance and reminds you of the blessings that surround you. When you operate from a place of gratitude, you align yourself with the flow of divine grace, attracting even more opportunities and resources to fulfill your purpose. Gratitude is not just a feeling, it is a way of being, a constant acknowledgement of the divine presence in your life and the privilege of being part of a greater plan. To be chosen as God's vessel is both a responsibility and a gift. It is a call to step into your highest potential, to live with purpose, and to create a legacy that reflects the divine light within you. This calling is not for the faint of heart, but for those who are willing to rise to the challenge, to persist through the tests, and to embody the vision they have been given. When you fully embrace this role, you become a conduit for miracles, a beacon of hope, and a testament to the power of faith. You are not just living for yourself, you are living for a purpose greater than yourself. And through you, the world is transformed. The role of trust in divine timing is foundational to fulfilling your purpose and living as a chosen one. Trusting in divine timing means understanding that everything unfolds exactly as it should, in perfect harmony with a plan greater than you can see. It requires patience, surrender, and an unshakable belief that what is meant for you will come at the right moment, not a second too soon or too late. This trust is not passive. It is an active state of alignment with the flow of life, where you embrace each moment as a necessary step in the unfolding of your destiny. When you trust in divine timing, you free yourself from the burdens of anxiety and impatience. Too often, we become fixated on deadlines and expectations, measuring our progress against arbitrary timelines that create unnecessary pressure. We worry that we are falling behind, or that our dreams are taking too long to materialize. But divine timing is not bound by human constructs. It operates on a higher frequency, orchestrating events in ways that are often beyond our comprehension. Trusting this process means letting go of the need to control every detail and embracing the idea that delays are not denials but preparations. Patience is a key component of trust in divine timing. It is not about waiting passively, but about waiting with purpose. Patience allows you to stay grounded in your faith even when results are not immediately visible. It teaches you to find peace in the present moment, knowing that everything is unfolding as it should. This kind of patience is an act of strength and maturity. It requires you to resist the urge to force outcomes or rush the process, instead, focusing on what you can do now to align with your vision and purpose. When you practice patience, you create space for growth, learning, and the refinement of your character, all of which prepare you for what lies ahead. Surrender is another vital aspect of trusting in divine timing. Surrender does not mean giving up on your dreams or resigning yourself to circumstances. It means releasing the need for control and trusting that a higher intelligence is guiding you. When you surrender, you shift your focus from how and when to what and why. You concentrate on your purpose and allow the divine to handle the details. This surrender is a powerful act of faith, demonstrating your belief that the universe is working in your favor even when the evidence is not immediately apparent.